This video was made possible thanks to the EA Creator Network. Welcome everyone. Yes, hi, hello. Welcome to the Lovestruck World and Build by Overview. Yep, that's what we're doing. So first of all, I want to again say a thank you to EA Creator Network because they are making this possible to go through and have a look at the pack early. So thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, where should we start? Normally, I would do these. I would do these types of overviews and have a look at it with you guys on stream. But because I am on streaming hiatus at the moment, basically, I thought let's try and do it this way. So, Lovestruck, new pack coming out next week as of this recording on the 25th, and to be completely open. If it seems like I am unprepared for this, then yes, I am unprepared for this. And what I mean about that is that I have done no preparation. I have seen no live streams, including the one that was earlier today as of this recording. I have not seen the gameplay trailer, and in fact, the only thing I have seen of this pack is the initial trailer they came out with. So yeah, I know nothing. I've been on holiday in the UK for 2 weeks. I came back and now I'm basically trying to do this, and I'm going in completely blind. So if there are surprises, if I seem confused, those are very real feelings I'm having at the moment because I have no idea what's going on. In any case, let's go and have a look, shall we? This is a CFE version of the game, so it is not the final version of the game. Changes might happen between the version you're seeing here and that I'm showing you and the version that is released next week. So, Ciudad Enamorada, a city for the romantics. Sorry, I'm butchering the name, by the way. Ciudad Enamorada is well known for its ample opportunities for romantic getaways and scandalous trysts. Whether head over heels or still looking for love, the city provides passionate moments for each. An aspiring romantic can explore Vista Hermosa for the warm, welcoming suburban life, the lush and picturesque Plaza Mariposa for walking hand in hand at sunset, or the traditional meets modern Nuevo Corazon for those seeking the alluring temptation of nightlife. Right, well, that's fun. Me trying to pronounce funny things. It's a good start, isn't it? But I have only barely looked at the overview of this world. Let's see, we have the 3 neighborhoods, right? Yep, 3. This is the Plaza Mariposa, the central square of Ciudad Enamorada. It is the spot for scenic views and fun date night activities. Visit Media Naranja, the perfect part to stop at for a quick refreshment or book a captivating getaway at the Villa Calida rental. Excite your date with a romantic gift from Isabella's flower shop or make a wish at the Fountain of Dreams. All right. So that's the park. This is the rental, and this seems to be the house. Did it say something about that? No. So it's just a house. It has a family that lives there, right? And then this is Vista Hermosa. The serene embrace of Vista Hermosa sets the stage for a wide array of romantic experiences. Locals often visit Laguna del Abrazo, a bustling hotspot just a short walk from the renowned Wall of Love, where sweethearts can declare their love for each other. For those seeking a different type of connection, visit Beso Rapido. I'm so sorry about the butchering of this. If you are, I'm sorry. A conveniently located motel open 24/7. Right. So this has another family living here. This is a lounge, okay, and a free. This is not a starter based on what you need to buy it, but this is a free lot. Here's an empty lot, 50 by 40. That looks to be the biggest lot we have. And this is the starter home. Right, so there's 5 lots here, right? 5. And then we have 3 lots here. And then this is the last neighborhood, Nuevo Corazon. The pulsing nightlife of Ciudad Enamorada is the most exciting within Nueva Corazon. This revitalized city area is where trendy partygoers head for a night on the town, scoping the room for the next potential love interest. Brave into the alluring and mysterious Mirador del Amor, the nightclub known as the hotspot for torrid affairs and passionate practitioners of the romantic arts. Not everyone enjoys the nightlife though, so for you daytime daters, break a sweat and flex some muscles at the gym Sudor. Right, so here's the gym. Here is that's a nightclub, right? And then you have the lot up top here. Yeah, it's one of those penthouse lots, right? Do you have a family living there? Is the same here? So the 2 penthouse lots? My brain isn't braining. So there's 4. It's 12, right? Am I mathing correctly? That seems like 12. We have 30 by 30, 30 by 30, 30 by 30, all of them. 30 by 20. This is a small one, 2015. These are 2015 and 2020. This is the biggest. 3020 for a starter. 30 by 30. Reasonably small lots for this pack, actually, overall, which I'm not too surprised with. I actually kind of, controversial take, I actually kind of prefer smaller lots, so that's fine for me. But yes, 12 fairly small lots. There are builders for this pack, by the way. As far as I've gathered, and correct me if I'm wrong and if I'm missing someone out, then I'm sorry, but there's 3 builders from this. I believe they're all from Mexico. I'm very sorry if I'm wrong. Let's start in this neighborhood then. We can start with the starter. That seems fair, right? Seems fair. Sure. Chat, should we check for toilet paper? Let's see. We have there's no toilet paper. Oh, there it is! Vindication. You got me there. You got me there, because I came in at this angle. I couldn't see it. And the disappointment came, and then voila! It seems like a good starter. It doesn't feel empty. The second floor particularly feels cozy and nice and could use a space. I also know that you're very much stuck with base game, and budgeting is a thing. But it's a cute starter. Also, even harder when you have all this stuff outside here of the lot, and you have to use that for your budget too, right? Because your budget is disappearing very quickly. So good job. It's a cute house. Now, let's see. Let's have a quick look. We're not going to overly, analyze every single. Let's jump to this. I just want to have a look at the builds, particularly maybe the. Oh, it's because I have the. That's fine. This looks like kind of a multi-generational. Well, not multi-generational, but several units on one, maybe. Maybe it's just how they chose to build it. That's cute though, with the picnic in the background, in the backyard. Sorry. Creative roofing. You even went in with the curved walls. That's very bold. Bold tactic. Like it. You'll have to have a look for yourself. Obviously, I'm just giving you sort of the rundown. Let's check out this lounge here. Let's see. So this was a lounge. I like the blue. I do like the blue. I imagine that the ceiling will look nice inside. This is a cute, very colorful little lounge. Look at that, how the light hits through the roof. Very nice. Very nice. Again, just doing a quick overview. There's a family in the corner here. So this is the empty lot. That's the starter. It's the house. I can't pronounce these names. EA, what are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me here? Giving me all these names I can't pronounce. Plain rude. Let's see. This is a very cute house too. I do like that I definitely see that this house is very reminiscent of the other house, and it seems to be a really good connection. I will also say that I think that this lot, just like the lounge and the previous houses, are very well built into the world. As you can see here, it's the same colors, it matches. If you didn't think about it, you know, the trees here are similar, the colors of the houses are similar, and they blend in with the world really well. So I'm the kind of person that really appreciates that. So I just wanted to point that out, that I think that's a really good job of the builders to do that and focus on that aspect of it. And let's see, so that was this area. That was the neighborhood called Vista Hermosa. Let's look at this one with the little lot here. We have the empty lot that I missed. That's actually another 50/40. This is looking big though for a 30 by 30. Let's see, so this is the rental. Let's have a quick look. I have to do this every time. Oh, I like this color. Okay, I really appreciate how you can see this lovely painting in the opening here. That's a really cool little thing. I do like that. Oh, sorry about the jumping. I blame the game. This is really nice. A lot of details. A lot of details. Oh, you use these. Yeah, these are like these beams. So it comes with this pack. We're going to check out BB a little bit later, but that's really cool that you put these into the build. I do like that. Even made a custom shower. Clever. And look at this toilet paper. I appreciate fellow builders who put importance on the toilet paper and the realism of a build. You gotta applaud that, right? It's a really nice house. Huge. But I mean, a rental, I guess you're kind of making the assumptions that people that come and rent here, they have a lot of money, they rent a nice place because they're on holiday, they want to splurge, all that kind of stuff. So we have here, let's go in and see. This is also really cute. And see, it's the same thing here. It blends in with the neighborhood. I do appreciate. It blends in so well. This is really cute. I like this house. Okay, there was the park lot. That's the last one we do. Let's see. So that seems to be a big, what would you call this again? I have completely forgotten. Meant to be sorry, I missed the roof. Now it makes more sense. This is really cute. It's really cute. We have the rounded area here. It's like an 8, a figure 8. Oh, you have the heart shapes here. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. I'm sure the devs were very excited about that. Seems to be a nice little hangout place. Really nice use of colors. The green and the pink is a good combo, actually. I do like that. So, nice, again, world where very well integrated. The builds are very well integrated into the world, but I also know from experience that the team will try and match it up. So I think it's a combined effort there in making it look really seamless between the lots and the world. So that was Plaza Mariposa. So we have the last neighborhood here. We'll start with the gym, Sudor. Let's have a look at that. Gyms, we don't see that often, actually. I did notice that there was some gym equipment and gym things when going through BB, so, you know, let's see. I might see some of them. Very modern design. My worst nightmare again, modern. But it makes sense. Really good use of color, very colorful. This pack would have been so wrong for me because of the strong use of color. Anyone that knows me knows that my heart is beige. We like our neutrals. So yeah, you know, playing around with this pack for building is going to be an experience. Oh wow, pink, bold. Yeah, it's a nice gym. I like it. I like the bold colors. I like the modern design. Very fitting for the gym. And then we got the nightclub. Let's see how that looks like. See how that's gonna work, huh? Oh, I like the roofing. Very fancy. You got the lights. That means it probably looks good at nighttime as well. I always appreciate. Oh, look at the night here in the city. That looks really pretty, actually. I always appreciate when you think about lighting on a building or a house. This is a really nice building. I like the ironwork here. Looks like it has a small courtyard inside. Oh, I like the use of color and the wallpapers here. That looks really, really cool. I do like. I'm excited to figure out who built what because I'm not super familiar with the creators that I built for this, but also I have no idea who built what, so I'm excited to see who did the builds. I like the vibe here. I like the use of lighting because it's very fitting for a nightclub to have this, you know, to actually go in and change the lighting here to create this sort of atmosphere. Very neat. Very neat. I do like. Kudos for that. So we have our 2 Penthouse lots to have a quick look at. And then we're going to check out the BB side of it, the build buy. Okay. This is a big one. This is going to be jumpy. Don't blame me for it, but the game will be jumping, okay, when we try and have a look at this. I can't do much about it. So just beware. I like this. I like this. These are the kinds of builds I'm just never good at. And by that I mean modern type of builds like this. It's just not my forte. I keep trying, but it's just never good. I can do the interior. I can't do the exterior like this. It has a mood. I do like the color tone. These are the colors I would gravitate to. Not the bold, strong ones, but these more, you know, terracotta type of colors. definitely much more my vibe. So the interior here is right up my alley. I love that you chose this version of this painting because it is iconic. So great. Awesome. Last one, I think. Unless I missed something, then I'm sorry. This one, right? I looked at the other one. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look at this. This is very cute. Black, simple, no fuss. If you have watched my streams, and I still do some streaming, not much anymore. I'm technically on hiatus, but I do stream for the build challenge and for the tours we do as a result of the build challenge. And I always tell those who do smaller and or simpler builds that it is something I think I appreciate, because in a build like this, which has I mean, and I'm saying simple, and I feel like it is sort of a negative, but it's not, because I'm not saying it because it is simple. My point is that when you're doing something like this, every single thing you put in has so much more impact. Like, I feel often it is easier to do bigger, more complicated builds with a lot of clutter because you can kind of hide a lot of things in it. The clutter is sort of the thing you notice. But in a build like this, each item and how you place them and how you use them and the colors you're using and how everything goes together is so much more important. And I think it's a whole other type of skill to be able to make that work. So I say simple, but I do by no means mean that this is a simple thing to just throw together, and you know, you can actually spend a lot of time, in my case anyway, a lot of time fussing with colors and going back and forth and figuring out like how to get the right flow you really want. So, oh my gosh, I love this bedroom. I love this bedroom and how you use this. Very neat. I mean, there's no toilet paper here, but you can use some grass. That'll work in an emergency. But it's a cute house. It's a respectable size. I like it. Very nice job to all the builders, all three of you. Fritosaurio, is it Rustic Gamer, and Shivi. I remember Shivi. I'm sorry, I forgot the last of your name. Right, we're going to move on to build by. So I have simply picked out some of the versions here, the swatches. So I think out of the wallpapers, I do really like this rose wallpaper. I do like this kind of worn, this worn one here. I'm a bit of a sucker for that. There's a lot of different good floor tiles. I don't quite get this. I'm not sure how I would use it. This is interesting. Seems like an animal, like a leather, and this with the wood over. Not sure, like I can't, based on what I normally build, I can't picture where I would put this. But time will tell. Time will tell. Here's the beam I was talking about earlier. You have these elements that you can essentially put in the roof. I think this is something I will get use out of, because the option to you know, put something on the roofs came in with Horse Ranch, so I was getting to try that out when I had access to that in CV. And having the beams, I feel like, is the next natural step of that. So now you can not only get the texture in the roof, but now you can also get proper beams in the roof. And you don't have to do what I used to do before, where you would put in the what was it, the freezes, trellis, something. I forgot the words for things. But you know what I mean, right? We had to do other things to get the same look. And it's not really perfect, but this is a lot more versatile, I think, and much more easier to use. So I'm excited about the wood beam. I'm very excited about the wood beam. These types of things I honestly never use, so I probably won't use it. I do like the ironwork in this pack. It has a lot of really nice swatches. You should check out the swatches because there's a lot of different versions, colors, etc. And you see the same here, and it kind of reflects in some of the doors and also in some of the windows, and these like what do you call these, like window bars that you can have in front. These like protection things. So I do like these elements. Staircase, yeah, sure. It has the tile that you see in some of the wallpapers. Thanks to the builder that used this in the shower, I now have a good place or a good way to use these doors that I hadn't thought of before, so I do like that. But yeah, I honestly don't know how I feel about a lot of these. I will have to have a look when I come in. But I do appreciate things like, for example, here, where you have this window and you have an open with an open version as well as a closed. It's just little things like that I kind of like. I really like the windows in what's called the, I can't remember anything today. In any case, I like that they have these two different versions of this window, one with the open little window here. Also, this is really neat. I do like this. I mean, obviously, I think a lot of us would have hoped that you would get something that was less ornate so they can go more on modern builds or any other type. It was a bit more, yeah, what do you want to call it? Like simpler, a simpler version of the same thing. But I do really like these because I think they fit in really well with the whole South American vibe. Beds. Beds, chairs, a lot of this stuff. I gotta say, I don't think I will use much. And I'm saying that as a longer term. Like, yeah, I might use it because I'm doing something specifically for this pack, but what am I going to, based on how I build, what am I going to have, this or the heart bed? Okay. It's a very niche thing for me to need items like this, so probably not going to be used. This maybe, but I think the swatches are a little bit difficult in terms of how I normally build, so I can't see a ton of use for a lot of these items actually. I think if anything, I do like this suitcase here. I don't even know what this is. It's like a trunk. Yeah, I do like this. Look, that has a maid outfit. Notice that? It's a maid outfit. That's funny. I like this little group of items here. That may see some use, I think, in terms of fitting in nicely with the types of builds I normally do. These, probably not. Let's be honest. I do like some of these plants. I do use a lot of plants, so I will throw that in there if I can. These, maybe they could be used. They are a little bit more versatile, a little bit simpler. Again, really like the ironwork here. I do. There's a new roof. There's also a new frieze. No, it's not called that. I don't remember what it's called. Hang on. Let's check. Roof trim. I knew the name. I knew that. Yep. Roof trim. Look at spandrel. Yes, I know all the things now. I should have thought of that, but I can cheat. Darn it. Darn it. So we have these. These seem to be like bar backgrounds. What do you want to call it? Yeah, back bar. So getting 3 in a pack is actually a lot. And I kind of like that because it's hard, like with the ones we have, when I do a bar, some of them are very specific. So I do like to have a few different, and especially these two, because they're less rustic and a bit more fancy, I guess you could say, without necessarily being like too modern. So I think they can kind of slot in nicely in sort of a I guess a niche we haven't really explored in terms of the group of barbacks that we have. I can't really show you since I don't have access to the other ones in this version, but I mean, you know. If you know, you know, or you can check for yourself. Little bar here seems simple enough. This is take out grill stand. Okay, we do have another rounded bar to rival the one from Batu, which is a very interesting thing. I'm sure a lot of people will be very excited about that. I do really like this fountain. Will I ever use it? No idea. Probably not. I never use fountains in any of my builds, but I do just like the look of them. I just think they look pretty, okay? I just like the fountains. We have new posters and a lot of decal. I don't know how you pronounce it. Decal? There's too much to go through all of the swatches. You will have to check out the video later or just check them out yourself when you get the pack. But there's a lot of cool ones in here. I do appreciate different posters, especially. I like these little groups of Polaroids. I really like this one too because it had these graffiti, but also these other. Oh my gosh, this up here. You know, there's just this group of things telling you that something is off limits or you can't go there, whatever. So I do like that, but also you can see here that it's definitely in the gym theme. Another thing I was very excited about is this little thing here. Because last year I was on holiday in Portugal and my friend there, Phildos, also from the Sims community, we were talking about the tiles in Portugal and how unique they are and how you can't really find them. You don't have anything equivalent in The Sims. It was, I think, Home Chef that came out with some tiles that were closer, but not really authentic. And when I looked at this, I'm like, this is probably even closer again because it is that blue and white tile that is very Portuguese that you see a lot in Portugal. So if you are Portuguese, let me know how you feel about this because obviously you are a better judgment of how far off this could be from anything. But I definitely like it, and I like that it's a wall thing. So it's not a wallpaper, but it's like a wall decal, I guess, which is a whole other type of usefulness because now you can pair it. You can make a backsplash. You can make a shower, with this item, and I really appreciate that. So I think this is a really cool item. I will try and play around with and see what we can do. We have some, yeah. Do also have some stuff in the background. We have some paintings. I like these. Some mirrors, and the swatches here for these are amazing. I like Creepy Lady over here. This guy is, like I said before, iconic. There's a lot of good swatches here. It's a really cool painting. And you have these mirrors here with and without stickers. Curtains. These curtains are another thing I kind of liked, especially these bigger ones, which is kind of sad because I never build with the higher wall heights. So the amount of time I will have used for these are slim. I hate filling walls that are higher than like the lowest, so I never build above unless I really have to. I like this little wall plant here, and these are also nice, a little simpler, but kind of fancy. And I could see myself probably using this. This one, not sure. Could be a thing. This is another thing I liked. Now, I like this mostly for the aesthetic, just that I just like the look of it. I think it's cool with the plants and stuff here. Do I use this stuff a lot in my builds? No, I don't. I have to say. But I can appreciate it from afar, right? So we have some gym items. And we have these new pool, what do you want to call it? Like the trims, the pools. And then you have all these windows. We kind of looked at them earlier. But what else? Other items I think are cool. This little bear rug here. It's giving me probably as designed all these thoughts of cabins and fireplaces and the bear rug in front of the fireplace. I need to build that now. I like the picnic blanket here. And I saw this. The axolotl habitat is really cute, so I like that. There's some smaller items. This seems to be a game. Some clutter. Perfectly respectable. We got some rugs. And yeah. That's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else I wanted to point out. So that's just a very short look at kind of what Build Buy has to offer for this. After this, like I said, I will leave in a video where I basically go through every item, all the swatches. Now, I gotta say there's a few items I missed, probably because I didn't have, I don't know, maybe I'm just blind. I think there was a couple of items like these two here that I missed, but I think I've done pretty much 98% of everything that was in there and gone through all the swatches, including all wallpapers, all the floor tiles, everything. And I'll try and put that up to speed where it's the perfect in between of going faster but not so fast that you get sick. Okay, so I'll try, and then I'll also go through Debug and leave in a video of that. I think the general consensus for me on Debug, I don't use Debug a lot anyway, but there is a lot of like those buildings. I went through all of it anyway just to do it, but it didn't seem like there's a ton of things in there that I would see any use for. A lot of it is also items from previous packs or things that we have already seen here. So for example, this little sail thing here, sunblocker, you see a lot of, and there's I think the water tank here you see in debug versions as well. So you see a lot of overlap with items that are in the actual catalog, and you see a lot of these world buildings, obviously. And you also see a lot of plants and items that are reused from previous packs to kind of help fill the world. I mean, it's what it normally is in debug, but I went through all of it anyway just to see and show you what is tagged as the Lovestruck debug items. So you'll have that. I'll make sure to set up, separate segments so that you can kind of click and look at whatever part of the video you want. Right, and now I'm going to rest. Have a good night. I hope you enjoy the pack. Let me know what you think. And yeah, goodbye. Bye.